Now, a competency-based curriculum has been adopted in the Kenyan education system. However, learners with disabilities in regular schools would be learning using two separate programs, that is an inclusive education program and a competency-based curriculum program. Speaking exclusively to GBS TV, Treeside Special School Principal Salome Eyangan described the competency-based curriculum as progressive, saying it is a reform in the right direction from the ever-competitive system to a more inclusive system for learners with special needs. Beatrice Njeri now reports.
Kenya has approximately 13 million children in primary and secondary schools, while the Education Ministry has recorded roughly 200,000 students with disabilities. The real figure could be much higher. Stigma and cost lock out an estimated 50% more children. The newly adopted competency-based curriculum has left no room for excuses for parents and guardians who will not ensure their children with special needs access education. Speaking to GBS TV, Treeside Special School Principal Salome Ian has called on parents and guardians of children with special needs to bring the learners to schools and further called for sensitization in communities on learning opportunities available in schools.
So what we need is a lot of sensitization for them to be able to bring out the learners. You get that a parent has 2 or 3 learners or even 1 learner with special needs. But due to the stigma of the attachment attached to disability, that disability is a curse, and that disability is witchcraft, all those, they make a parent feel withdrawn and withdraws the child to an extent of hiding.
The Treeside Special School head is lauding the competency-based curriculum for being very inclusive for learners with disabilities by proposing 3 pathways of special needs that will ensure none of them fails to access education. And just like their counterparts who will go through the mainstream curriculum of 26333 that seeks to replace 844, the special needs curriculum will also be skills-oriented.
CBC has come at the right time. It has come to save the learner with special needs from the concept that they know nothing, they can do nothing, they're useless, as the concept was.
Just like others, learning here in Treeside Special School, learners are subjected to 4-stage programs that equip them with the requisite skills to be independent by exploiting their talents. These are the foundation, which is the most basic, intermediate level, pre-vocational level, and vocational level.
How is the weather?
It is then the learners will proceed to the pre-vocational level to prepare them to use work-oriented skills and give them opportunities to identify their talents, abilities, and interests. Learning in this category will include fields such as cookery, beading, weaving, hairdressing and beauty therapy, carpentry, metalwork, building and construction, as well as farming.
This CBC curriculum is more inclusive as compared with the old curriculum, in the sense that with our special education learners, we are able to instill skills that they will be able to use even in life later on in school.
Once the learner's ability has been identified, they will be placed in a specific field at the vocational level. At this stage, all learners will also participate in community service. According to the special needs curriculum model, those learners who are gifted and talented will undergo an enriched curriculum, while those with profound disabilities will go through a home-based intervention program.
At the time they have to exit, and as they transit into the world of work, we want them to have skills that they can make use of and be independent. So, and as compared now with the old one.
While the new curriculum caters to special needs education, specialized teachers, interpreters, and caregivers are too few, and an accessible built environment is out of reach for most. Most classrooms and washrooms lack ramps, adapted desks, toilets, and doors. Learning materials are very expensive and place children with disabilities at an acute disadvantage. For instance, some learners in the Treeside Special School cannot afford a mat for weaving that only cost 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Education Ministry capitation covers 12,000 Kenya shillings for each primary school student. But for children with disabilities, the real cost of quality education is 3 times more.
We are trying as much as we can to back up the parents so that whatever they are able to afford, the school tries to supplement, although it is a problem in the sense that even the schools funding is quite low, and I feel there's a lot that needs to be done by the government.
Unlike the mainstream curriculum 26333, which is age-oriented, the special education curriculum is stage-based. Even as CBC is geared toward nurturing every learner's potential, here at Treeside Special School, they have confirmed that the competency-based curriculum is a solution of inclusivity of every learner. Vitis Njeri, GBS News, Nairobi.